fuck you, bloody! Fucking mother, bloody fuck bitch! Bloody fuck!
What's going on? It's your boy, Mr. OK Izzy, coming back at you guys again. Y'all seen the thumbnail. If you didn't see it, then let me go ahead and put it back up on the screen for y'all, okay? Vicki Dillard does not want to build with black men, and I'm not speaking only specifically on her. I want to speak specifically on how black women think. And she actually has the mind state that a lot of women think about. You hear me? Okay, Izzy, man. We on OK Let's Talk TV, you heard me? Yeah. We on OK Let's Talk TV, man. Shout out to the folks. Shout out to the motherfucking folks. Okay. All right. So we gonna definitely get right on into the building. We gonna get right on into the building. I got somebody who we got folks in here. We got folks in here. Shout out to the folks who's viewing. Shout out to the folks who are, paying their tuitions. Hit that like button, subscription button, and that notification bell. Okay, so I have muted ballroom says hi. I want to offer promotion to your channel, viewers, followers, use that. Okay, we gonna stop right there. You understand what I'm saying? We gonna stop right there. You feel me? Y'all know what's going on, man. Okay, is he growing? Mr. Goodbread definitely growing on his side. So you got people that's trying to they don't look at our content, but they see we growing, and they just want to do stuff like this here. You feel me? No, we ain't finna read they full comment. Oh yeah, we the truth for proof. We keep it real on this side. Let's get in, man. It's your boy, Mr. OK Izzy. You feel me? The title of the video is called Vicki Dillard does not want to build with black men. Right. So let's get right off in that video. Let's get right off in this video. And I'm doing this video because I want y'all to understand how a lot of black women think. These are your pro black women who are equivalent to, your women who are not married, don't have any children, and if if they have it, cool. I'm just saying they got them right. They got the same mind state. They think it's cool to have this mind state. Wig wearing diva. I'm gonna just talk my shit. I don't care what a black man tells me. I'm gonna say what I say. See, black women today, they don't understand. Hierarchy is very important. Excuse me, very important. So there's a hierarchy within a patriarch, and that patriarch consists of man, woman, children, right? And that's what they forgot to tell y'all. The patriarch is the same exact thing as the biblical order. You got God, you got Christ, you got men, then you got women up under men, and then you got children up under women, which is up under all of that, etc., etc. They forgot to tell you that. That's what they forgot to tell you. You heard me?
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
These black women and these women, they forgot to tell you that you came first, black man. And I ain't talking about first before them, but you come first when it comes to hierarchy. You come first when it comes to building. You come first when it comes to leading. That's why they say, hey, black man, if you can't lead me, if you can't be in hierarchy with me, if you're not going to pay all my bills, if you're not going to do all this, I'm not going to listen to you. What they're telling you is that I'm not going to listen to you and I'm not going to acquiesce to your shit. So guess what that internally does? It don't make you come second. It just make the black community in shambles because the black man come first in the black community.
The truth hits big, baby.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. So when you got black women today who are so proud and happy of making it seem like they are the queens and the goddesses and they're doing everything they can to lead and shit like that, when you got them doing that, one thing you're not gonna have them doing is acting like they are carrying the community on their back, because they're not gonna do that. The main thing they're gonna do is play victim, and they're gonna tell you, black man, you too weak. That's why you're not leading me. Black man, you're too weak. Black man, you are not leading in hierarchy. I am a black woman. I'm doing my own thing. I'm waiting on you to do your thing. But while I'm waiting on you, quote unquote, I'm going to do my own thing. I'm going to get it in how I'm going to get it in. I'm going to be a, quote, strong and independent black woman. Why do you think strong and independent black women, the only thing they can do is victimize themselves and acquiesce to people that reciprocate that same energy? Why
You don't find that
do
suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
They do that because they cannot come from the ground up and do their own thing. Only a black man can do that. Only a man can do that. Women, on the other hand, black women per se, the only thing they can do is what they're doing today. And they've been doing what they're doing today for decade upon decade upon decade, which is leaving the black man, letting him know we don't fucking need you, letting him know that we're going to utilize a system that, benefits us. We're going to utilize this system that makes us look like we're in the forefront. We're going to utilize the food stamps. We're going to utilize, all the shit that, the system gives these women. They're going to utilize that, and they're going to make it seem like they are strong and independent. And then also, black man, we're going to utilize the money that's pumped out to us because we're able to work a 9 to 5. We're able to go to school for our college degrees, etc., etc. AKA, man, you can't, you ain't, we don't need you. We don't need you no more. And I'm mad at the fact that women do this. I could talk about the Hispanic woman. I could talk about the white woman, but I'm gonna talk about the black woman today. Okay. I am going to talk about the black woman today. And the black woman has done this to the black man. So stop acting like it ain't happened. You know what you did to the black man?
It's big, baby.
Black woman, you have abandoned us. You have attached yourself to something that has nothing to do with our struggle. Yeah, you want to call yourself a black queen, black goddess. You still want to take on the struggle. And guys, you got black women saying that They they've been through the struggle, and they help black men through the whole motherfucking struggle. You got black women saying, yo, black men, we was there for you through the whole shit. Black women have broke their necks
You
for
don't
black
find that
men
suspicious?
through the whole struggle.
You don't find that suspicious?
So let me piggyback real quick. You got black women who bedwinched, who said, I don't want to be a slave. I'm finna go fuck the white man, and I'm gonna go bear children for the white man. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get mulatto babies from the white man. And then throughout that nature and throughout that time, I'm going to get Section 8 from the white man. I'm going to get this from the white man. I'm going to get that from the white man. The black woman has done all this, and she's telling you, black man, she is telling you that through that whole shit, she has been breaking her back and breaking her neck for you.
Stop it. Get some
No,
help.
she hasn't. Because if she was doing that, then she wouldn't be where she at today. Section 8, 75% of black women, children out of wedlock, 13% of black women or black people are in America, but yet black women dominate child abortion. Black women dominate abortion today. More than 10 million, 20, 30 million babies have been exterminated because of black women through these stages that they claim that they had your
You don't
back,
find that
black
suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
man. Oh, you got our back, but you killing our babies. Oh, hey, stop it. Black woman, stop trying to take credit for stuff you didn't do. Okay? There were wives, and there were, cousins, and there were sisters that did what they needed to do for the black man. You are not that black woman today. You are not that. Stop trying to act like you was the wife of a freedom fighter, because we had freedom fighters back then that was quote unquote broke, right? And was able to, take care of the family, but he was fighting for the community. We had freedom fighters. We had all types of people who were strong, who was, you're pro-black and all that shit. But you women didn't care about that. You cared about Section 8. You cared about food stamps. You cared about democracy. You cared about everything that came with benefits. You cared about that. And today, the same black woman is trying to make it seem like she was that freedom fighter back then who had the afro, that didn't have the fake wig on, that didn't have the fake weave on, that didn't have the fake lashes on. This motherfucking black woman was fighting for the black women are trying to make it seem like that's what they are today. You guys are not that at all. 100% not that today. You got black women have created something called Black Lives Matter. Yes, y'all have. And you got black women who are homosexual, who don't even have husbands, and they have benefited from with millions off of Black Lives Matter, making it seem like they are the ones that are acquiescing to the opposition of the detriment that the black man or the black woman had to go through throughout these decades. Black woman, prove to me that you did something in the past fucking 50 years, because in the past 50 years, all you've done was shown us that I don't care about you, black man. You even got black women that's saying black men are not, at a high totem pole in hierarchy, so we don't fuck with y'all. And what do they say? Until y'all get to where y'all need to get to, we ain't finna fuck with you guys. We're gonna be our own strong, independent people, aka rendering a community that we have today. Black men don't have the luxury of running the black community. Black women actually do have that. 75% of children are born out of wedlock under black women in the black community. Most black women today don't understand that most black men don't get a chance to run a community. 54% of black men are childless and single. 64%, no, I say 50, I'm saying 54, I meant to say 51. 51. So there's, that it's more than half of our race of black men are childless, unmarried, and don't get the luxury of running the black community. 64% of those are in the middle class, which is to say that there's more than enough suitable men to deal with you black women. Why in God's name do we have a matriarch where there's more than 60% of black women controlling the black community, yet they are saying that most of black men are not suitable?
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
No, not here. Forget. They're not saying most black men are not suitable. They're saying most black men are not suitable to raise their children. Most black men are not suitable to do what they need. And that's cap, because most black women are strong and independent. Most black women are on Section 8. Most black women have children born out of wedlock. Most black women are not with black men. In the late 60s and early 70s, black women abandoned us. That was the time where they said, fuck us, for real. I mean, before that, they did it, but it was a work in progress or a work in process. And that process was actually successful. Black woman literally said, fuck you, black man. I'm finna go get the white woman Section 8 because she don't want it. The white woman ain't want it. The white woman just wanted to stick with her white man. The white woman didn't do it. A lot of them did it, but most of them didn't do it. Black woman said, fuck this. I don't care about the black man in the way that I care about Future. We got documentaries of black women saying, I don't need a black man. I think I could do this by myself. And these black women are 17, 18, 19, having children with unsuitable black men. Guys, I'm telling y'all some shit that happened years and years and years and years ago, before I was born, before you was born, before we were born, before we was able to experience this bullcrap that these women experience. And that is to say that they said, we don't need you anymore, black man. We got something that we can acquiesce in our lives. So in our hypergamous nature, if you're not gonna take it, why do you think black women got hot girl summer? Why do you think black women today, most of them, right? Most black women today say, "Oh, I want to be strong and independent and single, but if the right man come through, and make me submissive and make me this." And why do you think she said that? It's not because we so weak, man. It's because what these modern women have done and what these boomers have done and what these bitches have done in the 60s and the 50s. See, men, we didn't have the luxury of raising black men. Back when boys were boys and men were men, and 80% of the black community were married, and we had a patriarchal family where we didn't have to go through the white man to do this and do that. Men were controlling society. as far as black people. Men were doing what they needed to do so that they can take care of the family order for black people. But it wasn't until the system came through and said, hey, come through and do this, come through and do that. It wasn't until the system said, we're going to infiltrate the black community. And guess who was the biggest culprit of that? Black women. Black men said, fuck you, we're going to do what we do. Black woman said, you know what? I'm a bed wench. You got a couple bed wenches. I want to be, black woman said, I liked it. I want to be strong. Yeah, I understand we going through a struggle. Our children and our men and our family order is going through a struggle with the white man. But the white man is coming to me. White daddy is coming to me. And he's letting me know that I got an ultimatum for you. You take these food stamps. You take this government assistance. You take all this and you take all that. Take away the man from your household. And I promise you, you're going to be good. You're going to have everything you need. And guess what? Black women took that on. And guess who paying for your shit? White men are paying for your stuff. White men are paying for your food stamps, black woman. White men are paying for your affirmative action, black woman. Black and white men. I only said white man to let you guys know that your food stamps and your affirmative action and all, it gets paid by American people. American people are paying for a black woman to be single, strong, and independent, and they've been paying for y'all to do that. The government started a program. White women were supposed to take advantage of that. They didn't. Black women took advantage of that. And the government said, you know what? We're going to keep taking money from the people to fund these dummies because these dummies is funding us through their dumb behavior. Child support, calling the police. Like we can go on and on and on. Black women, you have not won. You have not done anything to progress yourself. Why do you think today you are still mad? You are still frustrated. You want to hold on to your government assistance. You want to hold on to all that shit. You want to hold on to that, but you still ain't happy. Why do you think you ain't happy? It's because taxpayers are paying for your shit. Your food stamps get paid for by taxpayers. Your government assistance gets paid by taxpayers. Your children that gets assisted gets paid by taxpayers, and the motherfucking baby daddy that you incentivize to put a seed in you, yet you think it's okay and justified that he's paying you money.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
So you get food stamps, you get government assistance, etc., and you get money from that daddy. But guess how you get money from that? The state, you have to agree with the state and say, yes, government daddy, I am willing to put that black man up under the bus so that I can get money from him and I can make it seem like I'm strong and independent. I am willing to do that. You have to be willing to sign that contract. Why do you think it's very important for women to say, you know what, I don't want him to be on child support no more. I'm gonna do my thing. You ladies have teamed up with government daddy against us. So when you say black women have been fighting for black men since the 60s and the 50s, no, y'all haven't. Black people have been fighting for black people, and it's been mostly black men. You got the young dudes that were in the streets marching with Martin Luther King, marching with Malcolm X. You didn't have strong and independent black women marching with Malcolm X.
You don't find that suspicious?
You didn't have them doing
You
that.
don't find that suspicious?
You didn't have strong and independent black women getting hosed down. You had pookies getting hosed down. You had strong and independent black men getting hosed down. Forget strong and independent. You had black men who were up under the society and who were tired of the bullshit. You had freedom fighters, which were men, getting hosed down. And a small percentage of women. So when you got black women talking about, oh, we fought for black men, we this and that. What is you better, hey, listen, black women, I need you to do a pocket. Let me know what the fuck y'all did for us, because we trying to figure it out. We trying to figure it out. We got Shahrazad Ali, a black woman who is trying to tell black women from the 60s, 70s, and 80s what the fuck y'all got going. Where is the Shahrazad Ali's? We only got one of her, and she about 60, 70. We supposed to have 500 of these females, Shahrazad Ali's. Look her up. If y'all claim, black woman, if it was true that y'all really had our back, y'all didn't. Black men, you know how much shit we went through? And to this day, we going through shit, but y'all abandoned us. Y'all abandoned us. Y'all took government daddy shit. And today, y'all call yourself strong and independent. And y'all say black men are so weak that until we become strong or until we rise up to the level y'all want us to, y'all ain't fucking with us. But I'm here to say this. Middle fingers to y'all. Fuck y'all. You strong and independent. Government daddy got you. Get your food stamps. Keep your food stamps and keep your affirmative action. Keep all that bullshit that y'all had. Let's get it in, man. We 36 minutes into the video and I ain't even motherfucking get in yet. I ain't even get in yet. Because I was talking the truth, man. I was talking the truth.
The truth hits big, baby.
Yeah. We're going to talk real. The title of the video is called Vicki Dillard Does Not Want to Build with Black Men. This is a product, right? And, you know, the black woman that you're looking at, she is a product of the woman that abandoned us during the late 60s and early 70s for government daddy, for government food stamps and, you know, Section 8. She's the product of that. She's the daughter that's letting you know what the fuck she going through. I don't know if that's her hair. I hope we don't have to pull up the chart. I hope we don't have to do that. Guys, hit that like button, subscription, and that notification bell. We're going to get right off into it because Mr. OKL don't got time to play with y'all. We're going to get in. We're going to get in. Like I said, the title is called Vicki Dillard Does Not Want to Build with Black Men, but it should be Black Women Don't Want to Build with Black Men. That's what it should be called.
You don't find that suspicious?
Because black women don't want to build with us. And then whenever we try to let them know, hey, this is this and that, that and this and that, guess what they tell us? Oh no, you know, we had y'all back for 40 years. And black women, you know, we've been holding the black man. What have y'all been, black women? What have the black women been doing in the past 50 years for black men that I can get proof? Like if y'all have been doing, let me know so I could do a whole live stream. Okay? Black
Stop
woman,
it.
let
Get some
Mr. OKL know what you have been doing for black men in the past 50 years so that I could do a fucking live stream, because y'all haven't been doing shit for us. I am the product of y'all. I am the product of what y'all been doing. Y'all ain't been doing shit for us. The only thing y'all been doing is sucking penis, being strong and independent, and doing your own thing. And I'm not speaking on the minority. The minority is is the virtuous woman. I'm speaking on the majority. Y'all haven't been doing nothing for us. Y'all been doing everything for yourselves, and y'all been making it seem like black men are so weak that y'all can't submit to us, when in actuality, it's the fact that you are the daughters of mothers and grandmothers who taught y'all how not to deal with us.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Your mom's a hoe. Your mom's a hoe. Your mom's a hoe. Your mom's a hoe.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Your grandmama taught your mama how to teach you this. Your grandmama taught your mama how to be independent. Your mama taught you how to be strong and independent. And that strong ain't strong. That strong is I don't fuck with men. This is what I don't get. Like I got a live coming up. You know, I got a whole bunch of women would sit there and say, I got my own crib, I got my own house, I got my own car, I pay my own bills, I'm strong and independent, as if men ain't been doing this for the past, not decade, for the past century.
You don't find that suspicious?
Men have been
You
doing
don't
this
find that
for the
suspicious?
past century, but because y'all so jealous and because y'all black women haven't been helping us and because y'all think what we've been doing and y'all have been doing for the past decades, not century, y'all think that y'all doing so much that it's building a mind state in y'all that thinks we are weaker than you because you're doing something that we've been doing and we still doing. So when we do it today, you call us a bum. Oh, you weak, you a bum. Oh, I need a man that could do this and do that. Well, I'm sorry, baby girl. You don't need a man, no. Let's get into the video, guys. I'm going to stop it. I'm going to stop it.
help.
Let's get into the video and let's talk truth, guys. Let's talk truth.
No, I think I want to say this to you, Reverend Jesse. I think that because you serve as such a powerful, powerful tool to our 464-year-old open enemy, I want to congratulate you on being nominated for what we call the Coon Award.
I got that. I have one right here. Look.
Thank you for laughing at this dumb hoe. So she said something about 460 years. Guys, we have been under slavery, up under Muslims before quote unquote white people for 500 years plus. 500 years plus. Why do you think there's a lot of Africans whose religion is Muslim? They speak Arabic.
You don't find that suspicious?
Why do you think that is? It's because we've been up under slavery or indentured servitude up under black people. White folk didn't just come pick us up. No, they didn't. Black people was the plug. And guess what black people did? Black people told white folk, we got that Zaza for the low. What you want to do? You want to buy this? White folk came and bought it. And what black folk did? They let white folk smoking, and they only said white folk smoking. But they didn't talk about the black people that smoked them. Black people sold you to white people in Africa. You were up under slavery, up under Muslims, black Muslims. A lot of them were called Moors. They used to chop your hand off so that they can imprint you. You used to have one hand. They used to chop your hand off to let you know you was a slave. Indentured servitude has nothing to do with race. It has everything to do with nationality. So you got a lot of nations who were at war with different nations, and that nation that got conquered by the other nation, you think that motherfucker said, I love your son, I love your daughter, I love your cousins, welcome to my fucking, country. No, that motherfucker said, I just slaughtered your king, I just slaughtered your forefathers, I just slaughtered your grandfathers. You finna be a slave up under me, and I'm finna tell you what you finna do. You're gonna have to prove yourself to me so that I can make sure you on point. Yeah. Black folk, stop making it seem like only white folk. Like when black folk, I'm gonna say this on OK Let's Talk TV right now. I'm gonna say the truth right now.
Big, baby.
When you say that you was up under slavery, up under white folk, and that's it, what you're telling yourself is that you're a weak motherfucker and you are ignorant and you don't know history. Slavery started with indentured servitude, which is to say that if I was in this tribe and you were in that tribe and we went to war and you had daughters and sons and cousins and nephews, guess what? They became our slaves. Your daughters and your nieces and shit, they became our wives. Not me. I'm just telling y'all what happened. But before they became that, they were indentured service. They had to make sure in society that they served. Okay? Yeah. Let's continue. Yeah.
64-year-old open enemy. I want to congratulate you on being nominated for what we call the Coon Award.
I got that. I have one right here. Look.
Everybody that's watching us, please put your digital hands together.
You see it?
Congratulate our Reverend Jesse Lee Peterson for working on behalf of white supremacy and against his own people.
What's a coon? I have with me a guest joining us today, Vicki Dillard.
Okay.
And Vicki is a contributor at Nubian Queen. Nubian
Queen. Nubian.
And the founder of On Purpose with Vicki. Well, she say foundress, but I think that was an accident in the typing. Founder of On Purpose with Vicki. Vicki, welcome to.
And Killer Karabo, you absolutely 100% correct. You understand what I'm saying? Black women will that's what they'll do. Black women will praise white men or white men for enslaving black men. They will do that. And what you did was you just made me. Man, I'm about to pull something up real quick. No, I'm about to pull something up real quick because Killer Kawabo, man, like you know you my brother, you know what I'm saying? You know you one of my guys, and I want to show something. See, I sent this video to Mr. Goodbread, and he killed alive. He killed alive. But I want y'all to see this real quick, okay? I want y'all to see something real quick, okay? Hold on. I want y'all to see something real quick. Let me take Jesse Lee Peterson off real quick. Okay. I came on my bullshit tonight. I came on my fucking bullshit tonight. Whatever that is, stop it. I came on my bullshit tonight. I want to validate what Quabo just said. This is what we got in our young black women. This is the product of what we got, right? Okay. So remember what I told y'all. Black women didn't go through no fucking bullshit for black men. They didn't have our back and all that shit. They say, oh, black women, we went through so much for the black man. No, they didn't. All they did was just sit in the house. Okay? They didn't go through so much for us. Black people was going through shit, not black women. Black people were going through shit, mostly black men. Listen to this dumb black bitch. This is the product of a woman saying black woman went through this, black woman went through that. And I want to read Quilla Kwabo comment again. He says, black women will praise white men for enslaving black men. This is the product, guys. This is what we have to deal with. Okay? I'm gonna let this. I ain't gonna cut her off or nothing. I'm gonna let her talk.
Every day I get online, me and I always complain about black women, at least black men. Black women this, black women that. Our name just always in y'all mouth. Black women aren't submissive towards black men, how white women are submissive to white men. Well, because the white man is the slave master. The rest of the people are the slaves. Why would I submit to a slave? I don't submit to no slave. I submit to my slave master, which is the white man. But I would never submit to no slave, which is the black man. You supposed to submit just like me. Why would I be submissive towards you? When you got somebody you need to be submissive towards too.
And I'm not, I swear on my life, I'm not finna, that's all I'm gonna play right there. Thank you, black woman, for teaching our young black women, this is the product, this is the offspring of what you guys created. Oh, we've been there so much for black men. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. That's what black people don't want to admit. Let's get back to what we getting to. Let's get back to what we. Hey guys, man, catch the playback if you don't see what's going on, man. Catch it. Catch the playback. Cause we ain't got time to play. Let's go. Hold on. We ain't doing that. Hold on, guys. Hold on. We gonna get in. We gonna get in. Shout out to the folks in the fucking building. Hit that like button, subscription, and that notification bell if you haven't done so, because we finna get in. I want to talk about the black woman today. I want to talk about her. And I know y'all hate when I do that, but hey, hate me or love me, you gonna hear me. You gonna hear me.
And the foul.
Let's start it from the top. We're gonna start it from the top, guys.
No, I think I want to say this to you, Reverend Jesse. I think that because you serve as such a powerful, powerful tool to our 464-year-old open enemy, I want to congratulate you on being nominated for what we call the Coon Award.
I got that. I have one right here. Look.
Everybody that's watching us, please put your digital hands together.
You see it?
Congratulate.
Stop it. Get some help.
Bloody fuck you, bloody.
What's a coon?
Fucking
I
mother
have
bloody
with me a
fuck bitch.
guest joining us today, Vicki Dillard. And Vicki is a contributor at Fly Nubian Queen, FlyNubianQueen.com.
Fly Nubian
And
Queen.
the founder of On Purpose with Vicki. Well, she say foundress, but I think that was an accident in the title.
No, it wasn't no
Founder
accident.
of
There wasn't no accident.
On Purpose with Vicki. Vicki, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. And I am indeed the foundress. That is the female term.
Oh, so
We get
you
it.
made
We
that
know.
word up.
We know.
No,
I fucking
Not at all.
hate men
Not a
so
real
much.
word,
I
right?
swear to
I'm
God.
sorry.
I said, no, not at all. It's just not commonly used.
Oh, I got you. Well, thank you for coming on. I really appreciate it. Happy White History Month.
Thank you so much. And it's interesting. Happy White History Month to you too. And in celebration, I want to suggest to your audience that they should read the book White Rage by Carol Anderson that talks about the pathology and the problems with white people and why they are acting out
Stop
in
it.
such a time as this.
Get some help.
Amazing. And so do you believe that white people are acting out?
Oh my gosh, to be sure. I don't believe it. The facts tell us that.
And where's the proof that white people are acting out?
Well, I think that every day, whenever we get a chance to pick up our phones and look through the media, when you hear such names as Brandon Weber and Charlene Lyles and Deborah and Rakia Boyd and Maya, and when we hear such names as Eric Garner and Tamir Rice and
Okay.
Bob and Jean and
Okay.
E.J. Bradford
And
Mike-
we could see that you looking at your notes. Okay. Well, what about the black gangsters that are, responsible for murdering tons of black people, right? Because I can name 50 names of black people who are responsible for the detriment of black lives. But we're gonna speak on the minority. See, that's where black people, you guys are weak when you do this. A cop kills one person, and that represents your whole nation. That represents your fucking
Stop
nation.
it. Get some help.
Yeah. I could name tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of people that got killed. Junior again. Richie. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even want to go too deep, but I can name tons of people who got killed by black people in my neighborhood. Okay?
The truth hits big, baby.
One of my friends got killed and he had nothing to do with shit. Black motherfucker waited outside of his house for 2 hours. He came home from college just trying to hang out with one of his homies. And they killed him. They killed him. They stood over his body and shot him like 5 times. He had nothing to do with anything. Where is Black Lives Matter for shit like that? Why the fuck do we riot for people when the white cops do what they do and they portray it for y'all? But when we actually got, like, tomorrow you can like right. I on my life, every black person right now, and if I'm wrong, let me know I am. Every black person right now knows somebody who either died at the hands of black people, or you know somebody who homie just died at the hands of black person.
The truth hits big, baby.
Yeah, man. Every day I got an app. Every day, black people go kill black people, and it's popular. But bitches like this and people that want to act like they acquiesce to the quote pro-black community, and they acquiesce to the progression of black people, especially black men, they're liars. All they're doing is they want to see their bank account filled up so they can go get the fake wigs that she got going on, put the fake makeup on, and act like they some pro-black queen goddesses.
Who are those
Right.
people?
Yes, all of these are individuals that were murdered by racist white people or shot by racist white people.
Eli
That's
from
more
Jersey,
than
shout out to
proof
you.
that white folk are acting out. White
Had those thugs that you just named.
Before he get into that, Eli from Jersey, shout out to you, my brother. He says, KKK, Keisha. That's how you pronounce that, in case y'all haven't noted. Black female supremacists, daughters of the trade. Hey, Eli from Jersey, they really think that they don't play a big role in the detriment of black children and black lives. Think feminism for that. Think birth control for that. Think all these incentivized systems that let them think it's okay to do the things that they do for that. So the fact that black women have murdered more than 50 million black children since the 60s is a fact. They don't care about it. They would rather do what this dumb bitch is doing right here. Oh, you know, we were slaves and black white people did. Instead of like recognizing that we would have been a 30% race in America if black women would have just said, I'm not gonna abort my motherfucking baby. If black women would have say, I'm not gonna abort my baby, I'm not gonna take government daddy, I'm gonna stick with my black man, we probably would have been 30-45% of these motherfucking people in the country.
The truth hits big, baby.
But instead, we have a more than 50 million. I'm not lying. I'm not lying.
Hits big, baby.
More than 50 million babies were killed in the black womb. More than 50 million potential lives were ended because black women said, I'm strong and independent. Huh?
Stop it. Get some help.
Yeah. More than 50 million, more than 50 million babies potentially would have been here. Football players, basketball players, doctors, lawyers, freedom fighters, prophets. Do you know how many fucking babies we would have had? And forget saying babies. Do you know how many leaders we would have had? Do you know how many fathers we would have had? Do you know how many uncles we would have had? Do you know how many black men we would have had? Oh, no. Black men, black women are gonna, we low in hierarchy. So that's why we don't got that.
It's big, baby.
It's not about them killing most of the babies. It's not about them saying, okay, white daddy, we're going to side with you. It's not about that. And then guess what, guys? They blame you on why they sided with the white man. Oh, you know, black man, this is what black women say. Black men, we had your back for so long and this and that, blah, blah, blah. So this and that. We're waiting on you to rise up. So what you're saying is you're killing babies. You're saying fuck us. You're being strong and independent. You're fucking up God's order. You're doing all this detrimental shit, all because you sided with the white man and you're waiting on the black man to rise up to what the right man's level is.
You don't find that suspicious?
Hey, baby girl, I remember a day and age where we was in slavery and we was in segregation. Guess what? We were married at an 80% rate. We had conducive families. Why in the fuck today do we have y'all dumb black bitches claiming that you are waiting for us to rise in hierarchy when your great grandmama and your great 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 grandmama was able to deal with us, but you not able to deal with us?
You don't find that suspicious?
Oh yeah, black woman, you play a huge part in today's detriment. You play a huge part in today's detriment, and we not letting you off the hook. That's why y'all don't like what we say. That's why y'all hate when we call y'all out. That's why black women hate when black men call them out. Why the black man always got to talk? Y'all hate when we call y'all out. And on top of y'all hating that, y'all continually try to make it seem like we so weak. Black man, you are not weak. You ain't weak. You went through a lot. Nigga, you became a motherfucking CEO out of the bullshit. You became the best football player, best basketball player, some of the best businessmen. You became very successful. And the black woman said, fuck you. I don't want you. I want what the white man is trying to give me in the system. That's what she did.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
And now that she's bearing the shit that her grandmama taught her, now she want to blame you, black man. Now she want to blame you. Now she want to say you weak. That's the only argument they got, is to say that you weak, not to say that my mama fucked me up. My grandmama fucked me up. My great grandmama got it wrong. Why did my great great grandmama or my great 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 grandmama tell me, or tell my mama, or tell my grandmama she needed to do this? Why she ain't just tell her to fucking rock with the black man? Oh no, she ain't gonna say that. She just gonna call you weak, black man. You know why? Because that's an easy scapegoat. It's an easy scapegoat, and it's also, a way for them to render why they continually do the shit that they do today.
You don't find that
suspicious?
You don't find that suspicious?
Which is to say that they strong and independent. They always talk shit about the black man. They call you weak. They say that you're not high in the hierarchy, and they telling you that you need to be Superman and you need to conquer the world before they even submit to you, or before they even say, you know what, we need. Y'all get where I'm coming from, or no? Because if y'all don't get where I'm coming from, I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna stop talking about the history that we had to go through, which was more than fucking 50 years ago. This is 70, 80 years of history. Okay? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's go to the next comment. Carver says, and the funny part is black people pick and choose. I had a friend who was killed by police and BP tried to justify it. Of course. Come on, man. Like, literally, like, you know it. You know it. You know it. Eli from Jersey. I was stabbed in my eye. God damn it, dog. See, this is what I'm talking about, man. We got people that got real shit going on, man. Eli from Jersey say he was stabbed in, I'm going to read it verbatim. I was stabbed in my eye, left brow, and my right side of my torso at a nightclub by a knife. I was just trying to leave a club brawl that started in the building by my own people. But let them tell it, BT. And they're going to say it's white people. They're going to say white people are the ones that you have to, you be cautious about. I'm gonna tell you right now, man. I remember when I was robbed. I remember the day that this fuck nigga, this black man, pulled a gun out on me and robbed me. Right before I told him that, I said, man, we need to stick together because these white folks, this and he pulled the gun out. The nigga robbed me. Black people, stop it, man. Eli, last minute. Last time he say, dude stabbed me because a black chick told him I hit her. A black chick told him that you hit her. But as he stabbed me, I heard her say, that's the wrong guy. I was the wrong guy. What the God damn it.
You don't find that
dog.
suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Comment section ain't lying. She looking at you get stabbed. She like, oh, that's the wrong guy. But this dumb black bitch know that she's able to get a black man to damn near kill somebody. It's so funny how black women, they say, oh, you know, black man, you are not high in hierarchy. We're not submitting to you. But they, for some reason, they got some type of weak black man in the woodwork that's ready to kill another black man for them. That's ready to kill another black man for them.
You don't find that suspicious?
But their main argument be based off of what white people did. Their main argument be based off of, oh, I'm a black woman, and you know, black woman had the black man back for this long and this and that. Shut the fuck up. Okay? Shut your motherfucking ass up. Oh.
Bloody fuck you, bloody. Fucking mother, bloody fuck bitch.
Eli from Jersey, I'm sorry you had to go through that. I'm mad that you had to go through that. Last but not least, I hope you don't never have to go through that fucking shit again. Do not hang out in areas where most black women are. Most ratchet, where you see the ratchet black women at, don't hang out over there. Because if you spend more than 15, 20 minutes over there, something going to happen. Something is going to happen. Black women have caused so much destruction that they don't understand where they at. We got Stephen Teague in the building. Hit the like button, subscription, and notification bell. Let's get it in. You know I'm a cook. You know I'm a cook. You know I'm a cook. You know I'm finna cook. They don't cook for us, so I'm gonna cook for us. Y'all follow me. Y'all hit the subscription button, notification bell, all types of shit, man. Yeah, man. Late night type of shit, man. It's 3 in the morning, 2:58 in the morning, Eastern time, my nigga. And we fucking live. Let's talk shit, my nigga. Let's motherfucking talk shit. You welcome, my nigga.
Y'all been decent people and follow the instruction of the officer like normal people do. Would they
or shot by racist white people? That's more than enough proof that white folk are acting out.
Had those thugs that you just named off been decent people and follow the instruction of the officer like normal people do, would they be alive today?
Well, what we know is, for example, Tamir Rice, there was no instruction given. And we have, of course, the video footage that shows that in a matter of a couple of seconds, the beast...
No, that's not what I ask you. I ask if those people had been decent black people and followed the instruction of the officer once confronted by the police officer.
It's big, baby.
Had they followed the instruction as decent people would do, would they be alive today?
Well, your question is nonsensical because no direction was given to Tamir Rice, for example. He was just shot on contact.
We're not talking about Tamir Rice. They thought that he took the orange on his little BB gun or whatever.
And this is my problem with you stupid ass black bitches. And I'm gonna call y'all that. You claim black men are not strong enough, but then when a black man gets killed that you never knew, you use his shit. All right, you a black man or black child or black whatever that you never cared about, you use their situation to fuel what you got going on.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
So let me ask you this, black woman and Black Lives Matter and these pro-black motherfuckers, without all these cops killing these black niggas, which is a minority, what leg would y'all have to stand on? If you didn't have George Floyd, Tamir Rice, if you didn't have Trayvon Martin, etc., etc., what the fuck leg would you have to stand on? Oh, you don't know the names of the people that get killed by other black people. You don't care about the names of the black people who get killed by Crips and Bloods. You don't care about them, right? Yeah, because I done had it happen to me before. When George Floyd died, my homie got killed 5 days before he got killed. I'm talking somebody stood over his body. A black man stood over his body and shot him in the face. I didn't see nobody protesting and getting picket signs and shit like that. But George Floyd died, a crackhead and all that shit. And we could talk about his story. And I seen nothing but black women who don't do anything for the black community, trying to utilize this for their progression. And that's the only thing black women could do today, guys. I want y'all to know that. They don't have they can't prove their actions. They can't prove that they care about black community through their actions. The only way they can prove it is through when a black man dies and they take that. Or when a black child dies and they take, not their child, or they wait for a black person to die. They wait for Black Lives Matter to take it on, and then they take that. That's their strength. That's their strength. But when they raise a Pookie that gets killed in street violence, guess what they say? I'm a mother and I lost a son. They don't talk about why that Pookie shouldn't have been doing what he's doing. They don't talk about the other Pookie. They don't organize a group that's gonna, protest in front of that mama house that killed her son. No, they don't. You know what they say? We need justice from the white man. They want justice from the white man when a motherfucking black man killed their goddamn son.
You don't find that suspicious?
God,
you don't find that suspicious?
Yeah. Black women look for justice from the white man when a black man that they raised killed their own son.
Stop it. Get some help.
We don't play today.
And he had, it wasn't a real gun. The little orange thing should have been taken off or should have been on. What other ways and they would have known it wasn't a real gun? But unfortunately, he has changed the dynamic of that gun. That's why he's there today. And he was out there. People thought he had a real gun. They called the cops on him. And that's why he's there today. So I want to go back to my question. Had those black people acted as decent people should act when stopped by the cops, would they be alive today?
Well, first of all, your question makes no sense in most of those cases. Many of the cases, as you well know, our beloved black brothers and sisters' hands were up. So they were actually following the directions of the police officers when they were murdered.
That's not true.
But to Tamir,
you're making that up. That's not true. Why is it difficult for blacks to tell the truth?
Well, Brother Jesse, Reverend Jesse, I think you call yourself Reverend Jesse.
No, you can just call me Jesse.
Okay, Reverend, because I'm not sure where you were ordained.
You can just call me Jesse.
That's all. You call him Jesse. Cut it out.
What's interesting is about what you just said. Do you know that in the Tamir Rice case, for example, do you know that when folk were calling in, do you know that the recording shows that the person that called in said that they believed that the gun might be a toy gun?
We don't care, miss. Do you know that black people spin the block and kill black people like it's nothing? Eli from Jersey. Never forget, my elder told me that that's from the deep South Alabama. Just because you black don't mean that black man or woman is your kind or black folk. And I'm going to give you this today. Hey.
Told the truth.
What do they say? What do they say? What do they say? What do they say? Is this not the truth? Have I not been saying this? Did y'all not see this? What does it say? Didn't he just read it? Right, exactly. Haven't I been telling the truth? What do they say? Is it saying that I'm up here lying to you?
Eli, you didn't lie. And black women are teaching black people not to care about our debt. Why do you think we keep losing? Why do you think we keep on losing? Because black women, they don't want. All right. I brought this example the other on one of my lives. The black man has a chain tied to his foot with a brick, and he's in the ocean, and he's trying his best to swim. And you know what the black woman is telling the black man? You need to try harder. And at the end of the day, I'm gonna jump in that water with you, and we're gonna die together. They're not trying to figure out how we gonna cut that fucking chain off the leg. Stephen T said, ask her to get that money from Moisture Watkins, the one that brought her rights, and she can't make money on YouTube, but that's why she don't have her own channel. Fake pro-black, yeah. Stephen T's told the truth, man. He told the truth, and I'm gonna put his comment up, and I'm gonna give you this.
Told the truth.
What do they say? What do this say? What do this say? What do this say? Is this not the truth? Have I not been saying this? Do y'all not see this? What?
Come on, man. We tell the truth all day. The truth is out here all day. But how come y'all don't want to see it? How come y'all don't want to see it? Oh, y'all listening to these dumb black bitches. I get it. Okay, say less. Y'all listening to these dumb hoes. And then look, you look at her. She look like your auntie that you go to her house and you like, oh, you got to respect a black woman. So when you go up, you got to kiss her cheek and you can't tell her nothing. And if she got an attitude and she yelling at you, you can't tell auntie nothing. You can't tell auntie nothing, dog.
I mean, Jesse.
Okay, Jesse, what's interesting is about what you just said. Do you know that in the Tamir Rice case, for example, do you know that when folk were calling in, do you know that the recording shows that the person that called in said that they believed that the gun might be a toy gun?
They didn't know whether it's a real gun or not. I want to go back to it one more time.
Get some help.
For my question, had those black people that are dead now that you named off had acted like decent, moral people,
okay,
when stopped by the cops,
okay,
would they be alive today?
Many of the people I listed were not stopped by the cop. For example, one of the black women
when they were confronted by the officer, would they be alive today had they followed the golden rule?
One of the things that was involved in one of the sisters that was murdered by a racist white savage was she was stopping at the house to ask him for directions, and he shot her.
Phone,
she stopped to ask.
No writing, nobody telling me what to say. This from the brain, from the heart, from the soul, from the streets. I'm a bitch from the streets. I get that.
Racist white savage was she was stopping at the house to ask him for directions, and he shot her. She stopped to ask.
No, she was a nutcase too.
Her fellow white neighbor. She stopped a fellow white American citizen for directions, and that beast came to the door and shot this black woman for asking for direction. Happy White History Month.
Are you a Christian?
You know.
Happy Black History Month. Every February, we represent Black History Month where slaves and Martin Luther King, this and that, whatever. But what about niggas that spin the block? What about men that go to birthday baby showers and shoot up the whole party and end up killing, they daughter, end up killing a niece or a nephew and don't give a damn because they know, I'm sending a message. We spinning the block. What about that? What about that? Oh, that don't matter. Guys, it don't matter. Black people could keep swallowing shit. They can keep killing each other. They can do what they want. And this black bitch who represents most black women who are in the matriarch, who raised the black community, they represent this fuckery. So that why do you think black women love Pookie so much? It's not because they just want to fucking. It's because our mothers raised Pookie and they put a sheet over what Pookie do. Pookie could sell crack. Pookie could kill black people. Pookie could go spin a block on Pookie could catch a body. And guess what mama gonna do? Protect him. And I ain't saying that she shouldn't protect him. But what I'm saying is this. These mothers know what's going on. They're the ones that directly deal with most black men. They're the ones that's doing that. The black men who are getting killed by police and all that shit, they're not raising them. Black men get killed by the police in a minority. All these little fucking police shootings that you see online and on TV is a minority. You know what's a majority? Every fucking day, guys, it's a black man spinning the block on another black man. Every day. Do you think that black woman is gonna form a movement and speak inspirationally like her?
Stop it. Get some help.
No. Do you know why? Because black women are incentivized to benefit from culture. Black women are not helping shit. They're not helping us win. They're not helping us make it. They're only helping themselves win. They only care about themselves. They only care about their children. And when their children become degenerates and kill, they got two choices. Either I blame the father and say it didn't come from me, that come from the father's DNA, or if that child turns into a football player and starts making millions, yeah, that's my son. I raised him. I was mommy and daddy. So how are you mommy and daddy when he's on point and when you raising him, but whenever he's a killer and he's a gangster and he getting 50 years in prison, you not mommy and daddy. You don't know where he got that from.
Suspicious. You don't find that suspicious.
You not mommy and daddy when he out here catching bodies, but you're mommy and daddy when he in school and shit like that. Stop playing with me.
Oh, I'm going to say I'm that and so much more. I am a student in the Nation of Islam where we teach from both Bible and Holy Quran.
So you belong to Louis Farrakhan, folks?
Oh, you can say that.
How can you follow an evil, dirty man like Louis Farrakhan who believe that Jews are the blood-sucking Jews and that white people are the white devils and that they were created by some black men who turned because Louis Farrakhan has this false notion that black people was the first on the earth.
Stop it.
And that somehow or another, some black men turned evil. They went into a lab and created the blue-eyed devil. That's how we ended up in the blue-eyed devil. Louis Farrakhan also believed that he went up in a spaceship and spoke with dead Elijah Muhammad. You only get that kind of trip when you're on acid. How can you follow a man like that?
Well, you are Reverend Jesse Lee Peterson. And again, I'm not sure where you were ordained or what seminary or cemetery you matriculated from,
God,
but you believe in Moses.
I ask you, you're not answering my question. How do you follow an evil man like Louis Farrakhan?
Well, I'm going to make a point here. And first of all, he's not an evil man. And I'm bringing up some
good about him?
I was bringing up some of the prophets.
What's good about Louis Farrakhan? You're deviating.
What's good about Louis Farrakhan is that Minister Farrakhan for over 64 years has been standing on behalf of the most disrespected, oppressed, and murdered people on the planet. That's the black man and the black woman.
No, it's the black man. It's not the black one. It's the black man. And it's the black man. It's a black child. And, you know, black women are advocating for the. See, this is my problem with y'all. Y'all sit back here and act like y'all are not advocating for that. Do you know how many lives black women are responsible for taking? And I'm not talking about setting men up and all that shit because we know they do that. I'm not talking about getting your son to go get. I'm speaking on the abortions that y'all getting. You guys are responsible for killing a lot of black men, black women, black children, etc., etc. Even T says she looked like a popsicle stick with a wig, an old busted wig from the corner store. What the fuck she talking about? So black people can do anything to black people, only white people can't. Steve T will fuck all these fuckers up. I mean, come on, Steve T. Like, I mean, that's what she's trying to, and that's what black women have taught us. That's what they taught us. You need to be a victim, and the white man is doing this shit to you, not the black man and not the black woman.
Of the most disrespected, oppressed, and murdered people on the planet. That's the black man and the black woman.
But only by other black people.
Indeed not. Indeed not.
Only by other black people have treated other black people worse than any white person can ever consider treating anyone.
I appreciate you letting me finish my point here. Are you aware, sir, that when Jesse Jackson ran for president of the United States, that it was white people that called the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan the Black Hitler, and it was only after they called him the Black Hitler that he began to address the fact that he was not at all like their murderer. Their murderer
Stop it.
Hitler. Are you aware
Get some
of that?
help.
Do you know that he was first all that?
I'm not aware of that, but I can tell you.
Well, I don't give a fuck. Hey, look, whether or not that happened, what the fuck does that have to do with the? Let's keep it going, guys. I'm mad at her right now, man.
Began to address.
Look at her, like, look, that's not even her hair. Look at the dumb wigs that she got on, bro.
The fact that he was not at all like their murderer Hitler. Are you aware of that? Do you know that he was first all that?
I'm not aware of that, but I can tell you that when I first moved to Los Angeles, I believed into the lie. Not when I was growing up in Alabama on the plantation under the Jim Crow laws, but when I moved to LA, I started listening to Jesse Jackson and NAACP, these black preachers who are not called by God, but by their mama. And Wicked Louis Farrakhan, I used to go to the forum to hear him speak when he was in town. And in that father state, I thought he was telling the truth too, because I had been separated from God by believing in the lies of these people, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I realized later that Louis Farrakhan is an evil man. He is a dirty man. And I understand why you people follow him, because you guys are in a father state too. God is not your God. Satan is your daddy. So naturally, you would believe in Louis Farrakhan. Why is it that you're not a Christian?
In response to what you just said, on behalf of White History Month, I'm going to believe that you said that you believe in right and wrong. So I want you to call on those white folks that protested Minister Farrakhan, that called for his death. Do you know they were protesting, said, who do we want? The other side said Farrakhan. They said, how do we want him dead? I want you to call on white folks right now to denounce the fact that they called for the murder of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan.
Okay, all right, boom. All right, I get you. Is he dead today? Is Louis Farrakhan dead today?
Stop it.
No.
Get some help.
But guess what? You, black woman, your sons and the pookies you raised, they call for the death of other black men. And you know what they do? They fucking put 50K, 20K, 100K. They put money on niggas' head. And guess what happened? Them niggas died.
The truth hits big, baby.
Farrakhan didn't die yet. He not dead right now. But the black men who you women who raised these pookies that are calling for the death of other men because, oh, he fucked my bitch, or he owed me $300, or, you know, I fronted him an ounce, or, you know what I'm saying, whatever, or just whatever the case may be, or I just don't like him, or, you know what I'm saying, his cousin robbed me, so I need to kill him. So it's like, when these black men call for the death of these other black men, it happens. Farrakhan ain't died yet. What's your argument, bitch?
I'm not aware that happened, but if it did happen,
they can look it up.
If it did happen, was it wrong?
Absolutely. So please call on them.
So that was wrong.
Call on them.
So that was wrong.
Right now, on behalf of White History Month.
Okay, we got that part.
White folks.
So was that wrong for them to do that?
Absolutely.
And so likewise, was it wrong when that radical agitated group that's worse than the KKK, Black Lives Matter, a bunch of black lesbians and radical homosexuals and radical liberal white people, white guys or whatever they were, when they call for, what do we want? Dead cops. When do we want it now? Pigs in the blanket, frying like bacon. And right after that, the fallen Messiah and Big Mama Michelle invited them to the White House. Was that wrong?
I'm not aware of that. I can't
I didn't think so.
What?
So you weren't aware of Black Lives Matter chanting, what do we want? Dead cops.
Correct. And if they did,
was that wrong?
Let me say this. I want to admonish you to watch my show that I did yesterday on Fly Nubian Queen TV.
No, we don't care about your show.
I gave all kinds of receipts and documentation that shows just recently New Jersey cops, as well as other Philadelphia cops. Do you know 320?
You didn't answer my question if that was wrong or not. But that's wrong for Black Lives Matter to do that.
Hey, good call out, Jesse. She didn't answer the question about what he said. They play victim. They keep talking about the cops, this and that, whatever. Tell this black bitch how many abortions black women are having. And guess what she's going to do? This is how she's going to respond right here.
What?
Now what she going to act?
Bro, what
This
are
is
you
what she
talking
going to
about,
say.
man?
She going to act confused. But the only thing she know is that a white man done killed a black man, or a white man done killed a black this or black that. It's a trend. Oh, that trend is dying. That trend is over with. No, that trend over with.
Get some help.
It's not even a trend no more for a white cop to kill a black man. It's not a trend. It's over with. So for you to try to jump on the bandwagon of a black man getting killed by a white police officer, especially when we're having a discussion on, the black issues. Family, we got way more issues than white cops killing black men. We got way more issues than that. Way more motherfucking issues than that. You heard me?
The truth hits big, baby.
But as long as we have a 75% rate of children being born out of wedlock, raised by these dumb black bitches, wig-wearing divas, because she one of them. Like, this is who's teaching your niece and your nephew and your... As long as we got these dumb black bitches raising our children, it's over with for the black community.
As well as other Philadelphia cops. Do you know 320?
You didn't answer my question if that was wrong or not. That's wrong for Black Lives Matter to do that.
I'm not aware of that, but I was going
Why
to tell
are you so not aware of that? You're aware of everything else. Why are you not aware of that?
Well, you do lie sometimes, unfortunately. So I can't.
So you lying?
I said you do.
You do lie?
I said you do lie sometimes, so I can't.
What have I lied about? Oh, you said that I lie sometimes?
Yes, sir.
What have I lied about?
We'll get into that. Killer Quabble says, you already know my story dealing with racist police, but I wasn't murdered because I was calm, decent, and compliant. And I know your story too. Killer Quabble, we're not taking away from the fact that, us black men have to go through this, right? We're not taking away from that fact. But what they are doing is they're taking away from the fact that black men go through detriment more in the black community than anything. Black man, living in the black community is worse for you than anything. I don't give a fuck if a white cop is around. Living in the hood is worse than anything. You hear me? It's worse than anything.
It's big, baby.
You think I'm lying? Get you a flat screen TV. Get you a flat screen TV and let a couple black people find out. And go on vacation. You're going to come back and that shit going to be gone. How do I know? It happened to me. My mama bought a flat screen TV. We didn't have it for a week. Somebody hit our house with a car on accident. His son hit our house with a car on accident. So, there was an opening in our house. My big brother, he, like a dummy, he brought, some friends over. And they happened to be black. And guess what they did? They acknowledged the fact that, ain't the door not locked. So guess what they did? They came through and robbed our house, okay? They came through and took everything out the crib. Black people do this. Oh, let me guess. Trayvon Martin got killed, so I'm not supposed to acknowledge that. George Floyd died, so I'm supposed to act like that didn't happen. You got me fucked up, man. Because that shit happens more than white cops killing black folk. It happens more than that. And like Killer said, most black people, you know what they do? They act stupid. They are so ignorant. They don't even know how to act in front of the cops. And then on top of that, Black Lives Matter and black women are not teaching them how to act. So when cops pull them over, the motherfucker could have crack in the car. Guess what that motherfucker, he gonna think about a black woman or he gonna think about Black Lives Matter. He be like, why are you pulling me over for, man? No, man, fuck that. This and that, blah, blah, blah. Knowing he got crack up under his seat. Knowing that. How about you be the black man that don't got crack up under his seat, don't got nothing illegal, and still act cordial? How about that? Or we not taught that. We're taught to act belligerent. We're taught to say fuck. Oh, you know, George Floyd died, so I don't have to put my seatbelt on because it's a white officer pulling me over. So when he tries to ask me for my license, I'm be like, yo, is it because I'm black? I'm black. That's why you doing this? No. It's because you're a dumb, belligerent motherfucker. That's why. And you an easy target, dummy. Come on, man. Come on. Steve T, he can never be that because Hitler had too much power to control. Okay? She rapped the same lyrics about killing black man and the critics, everybody else. Brr. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. She need to drink some Ensure and get her some vitamin D, aka black man from Africa. Yes, yes, yes. She needs some D. But look, her pussy dried out. She done had kids already, and everybody's calling her a fucking black queen. Her kids suck up to her. Her son probably thinks she's the greatest mom in the world, all because she's a black woman. Believe me when I say this, man. It's something wrong with it. Something wrong with their dynamic, dude. Something is wrong with their dynamic. Quite would say fact. That's why my parents never moved us to the black community. Hey, man, I'm a black man. And if I ever have children, I was supposed to have a child, but the black bitch killed my baby because she wanted to pursue her nursing career, which I'm pretty sure right now she's not doing that. She live with her mama. Do not raise your children in the motherfucking black neighborhood. Don't raise your children in the hood, okay?
Told the truth.
What do they say? What do they say? What do this say? What do this say? Is this not the truth?
You don't want to raise a killer or a gangster or a drug dealer, don't raise them in the hood. And keep them away from black people. Keep them away from black folk. I'm talking about black people, not, conservative people, because conservative and, I'm not black. Okay. I'm not black. I'm not black. I'm not one of these people that pop pills and, pick up a gun so that I can hang around other people and then kill somebody for another black man because I want to be cool. Like, that's a black person. Keep your kids away from them. Keep your children away from them, man. Okay? Word to Killer Kawabo.
I said, you do.
You do lie?
I said, yeah, you do lie sometimes, so I can't.
What have I lied about? Oh, you said that I lie sometimes?
Yes, sir.
What have I lied about?
For example, when I was listening to you earlier today, you were talking about black people and how, unfortunately, black people, you were talking about how so many of us are attacking police officers.
Yes. How is that a lie?
Well, because that is a lie. There's not a lot of black people that are attacking police officers. In fact, because police officers are being infiltrated, military is infiltrated with white racists, it's not enough black people standing up to defend themselves.
So military and police officers are being infiltrated, but at the same time, it's a white supremacist. What are you talking about, man? A black man will, instead of going to the military, he would rather be a fucking dope dealer or a robber. A black man would rather go kill a black man before he go join the military. A black man would rather his niece get killed by his op and he don't, quote unquote, cooperate with the police than become a police officer. What are you talking about, man? Yeah. Oh, no, man. You talking dumb shit. I'm going to say this one more time. A black man will beef with another black man, and that black man's niece will get killed at a baby shower, and that black man won't cooperate with police. No, I don't know who did it, and will spend the rest of his life knowing who killed his niece. And just like what is this bitch talking about, man?
Black people that are attacking police officers. In fact, because police officers are being infiltrated, military is infiltrated with white racists, it's not enough black people standing up to defend themselves.
That's amazing. I want you to hear this and watch this clip. Here we go.
Let's go.
That was Black Lives Matter leading the chant. What do we want? Dead cops. What do we want it now? Is it wrong for them to do that? Was that wrong?
Let's go.
It's wrong if no one is aggressing you, but if someone is continuously an enemy to you, like the very names that I mentioned, Gregory Hill.
Was that wrong for Black Lives Matter to do that?
You see what I'm saying? Like she got to keep looking at her notes. Like she Gregory Hill. This we know the people that got killed by the police. Okay, we know them. Does that take away from the black folk that get killed in the hood every day? Let me run it back. Look how much black. Look at all these black people. All of them. What do we want? Dead cars. What do we want them now? How come they didn't organize in the hood and for prosperity of the black community? Oh! I get it. I get it. We only organize when white people do something, or when a white person does something. We don't organize because we need better families. We don't organize because black on black crime is prevalent. Fuck the statistics. We don't organize because, fam, let me tell you something. The other day, I seen this old black lady, right? She walked in my store, and there was two black men walking out. They didn't hold the door for her. You know what that black woman said? She was like, "Hey, young man, come here, come here. No, let me show you something." He was like, "All right, let me come over there." You feel me? She was like, "This is what you're supposed to do." She showed him that he needs to hold the door for her. Do you know how many black women are walking around with booty shorts and makeup and fake hair and attitude? How many of you black women stop these dumb black bitches and be like, "Yeah, come here, young lady. You need to stop acting this way"? How many of y'all? None. They don't do that. See, black women, you know, they put everything on the black man. They put everything on the black man. And if they don't put it on the black man, they put it on the black community. But they will never, word to their code, black women will never hold themselves accountable. Family, we in 2023. We've been through 100 years plus of black women doing what they doing. And they still have yet to call each other out. See, black men have failed because of black women raising them, because of the families that are raising black men. We weren't failing before. During slavery, we had none but moral men. None but moral men. What turned our men to crack dealers and drug dealers and killers and gangsters and robbers and women lovers and, you know, this and that? Black women. I'm going to call it black women have turned our black men into that. And they know that they play a big role in the detriment of the black community, which is why they don't want to talk about their detriment. Because they play a huge percentage of it. They play a huge percentage of it. Only thing they could do is talk about a minority of issues, because when they glorify that minority, it takes away from the majority of the problems that we have, which is to say that black women are raising children. Black women are showing these children how to be led astray. Black women don't want to say, you know what, we're fucking up these children. They don't want to do that. They just want to keep raising these dumb children. And then once these children are pookies and rapists and killing people, they act like they don't know what the fuck is going on. They talk about Black Lives Matter. They continue to be thoughts and hoes. But one thing they're not going to do is call themselves out. Shahrazad Ali been calling black women out since the 60s and the 70s. And I don't see black women, you know, rallying behind her. I see black women rallying behind Cardi B. I see black women rallying behind Megan Thee Stallion, but Shahrazad Ali, she don't got that too many black women rallying behind her, because black women don't give a god fucking damn about order. Only thing they care about is blaming other people and keep on doing the bull crap that they do. That's why Killer Quavo says it. Purge these women. Go MGTOW. Let them fucking destroy themselves.
That was Black Lives Matter leading a chant. What do we want? Dead cops. What do we want it now? Is it wrong for them to do that? Was that wrong?
It's wrong if no one is aggressing you, but if someone is continuously an enemy to you, like the very names that I mentioned, Gregory Hill.
Was that wrong for Black Lives Matter to do that?
It is not wrong to defend yourself when your life is in danger.
Oh, so it's not wrong when black people do it to white people, but when they chant Louis Farrakhan, one of the most wicked men on this side of heaven, that's wrong, huh? Amazing. I want to ask you about this woman.
First of all, there is no history. There is no history and there is no documentation that any black Muslim has ever laid a hand on white people unjustly or
you have been paying attention
or firebombed anything.
We got Squirmo from Twitch. Appreciate you for joining a lot. He said you can say you don't do certain things, but don't label all black people as one thing. That's generalizing. Crazy. I need you to clarify who you're speaking on because I'm not generalizing black people. And I think she's the one doing that. So I don't know if you're speaking on me or her, but ain't no generalization here. You generalize black people when you say George Floyd died, so all black people need to go pick up a sign. That's generalizing. Oh yeah, mostly I'm gonna keep on 1,000, man. Go anywhere in America and go where the black people live at. It's called a hood. I'm not the one that made it that way. Not me. I didn't make it that way. I didn't make it that way. Black people made it that way.
You need to bring the receipts. There's absolutely no evidence. It's a difference between one that's protecting themselves, defending themselves, demanding that they be retributed. And it's a whole other thing when you have the most privileged people on the planet who pillage, who rape.
Why y'all so jealous of
white people? Are not the most privileged people on the planet. Stop giving people credit, man. God put us here to work. God put us here to get it in. God, they're not privileged, man. How the fuck is white people the most privileged people on the planet when most of them die from fucking skin from the sun? That's not a privilege to me. Oh, let me guess. Let me guess. Let a black woman tell it. Let a black woman tell it whose grandma and great grandma then took the white man's privilege and said, I don't care about the black man. Let her tell it. And she's going to say the white man is the most privileged. No, he not. No, she not. No, they not.
White people, why are you
demand the death of innocent black people?
Why are you people so jealous of white people?
Jealous of white people? What evidence do you have?
You're always talking about what they have. You're always saying that they're smarter than you. You're always complaining. You want affirmative action. You want reparations. You want to get into the white school without earning your way. You want to be actors and entertainers without earning your way. What is wrong with black people that they're not smart enough to earn their own way without complaining?
Black people are so smart that we are the ones that ignorant white people came over to the motherland to build this nation.
That's not true.
Black people are
That's not true.
You're
That's
not
a lie.
person. That's not true.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
That's not true. Hey, black people were sold by other blacks to the Arabs, and the Arabs sold the blacks around the world. It wasn't white people.
Reverend Jesse. White people stole us.
That's not true.
That's not true. Stop, man.
Get some help.
Y'all didn't do nothing.
No, y'all stop, man. Okay, stop, man. And then look at her. Look at her nails. We don't like that as black. Look at your nails. She's a black diva.
Oh, that's not true.
The Capitol. We built the White House.
Y'all
We built
didn't do
many of the
nothing.
The lie
edifices.
detector determined
We built
that was
many
a
of the
lie.
edifices that are in Washington, D.C. We did the layouts for the government.
Wow. So if you
a
people are
large-
so smart, why are you still begging? Why are you destructive? Why are you
It's a
begging
lie.
and whining? If you're so smart, why isn't that happening now?
Begging who? I don't believe in begging white people for
You're
anything.
begging for reparation for whites. You're begging from affirmative action. You're begging to get into their schools without earning the way. You're begging to be air traffic controllers without having to pass the test. You're begging for everything, for food stamp, for free health care, free government cheese, and all kind of stuff. You're just begging.
Yep.
If you're so smart, act like it and stop begging. Why are you begging?
Well, first of all, reparations, and intelligent people know this. Reparations is about a debt owed. America built this country based on our free labor. Is it right for someone to use someone for hundreds of years for free and not pay them?
Stop it.
But nobody
Reverend,
alive
please answer the
today,
question.
no one alive today
Reverend, please answer the question.
have built one thing for white people.
Reverend,
But
please answer the question.
The blacks who, I'm answering the question, hold on. The blacks who really suffered, the slaves who are dead, they have received reparation by affirmative action, Section 8 homes, free food stamp, free health care, free everything. You have your babies out of wedlock. But I want to go back to something because we run out of time.
At least 70%
if black
of
people,
food stamp recipients, excuse me, at least 70% of food stamp recipients are white people.
We don't care about that. Okay, I get that, but 13% of black people are in America. So of course we're gonna have a higher percentage, but we're speaking on a dynamic. See, this is all right. Black women do this a lot. When we talk about black on black crime, when we talk about the crime in our neighborhood, they be like, oh, you know what? Well, white people, statistically is proven that more white people commit crime and more white people are in jail. We get that part, but we understand that black people are in jail, they're committing crimes, and we want to fix that problem. Okay. If I got 2 children, if I have 2, this is basic village shit. If I got 2 children and one of my children went in the fridge and drank the juice I told him not to drink, and then the other one did the same as well. If I ask one of them who drank out of it, and he says, or she says, I drank it, but he drank some too. What you're trying to do is you're trying to take away from your fucking bullcrap. If you did the derogatory action, deal with the damn consequences.
The truth hits big, baby.
Food stamp recipients, excuse me, at least 70% of food stamp recipients are white people, not to mention corporate welfare that the richest, whitest people
See
take
how you
advantage of,
begging?
and the average person does not. So let's get that straight. It's important that we tell truths now.
Blacks are 13% of the population. And so for that,
okay, so what? I'm gonna keep 1,000. Why does she got fake hair on and all these dumb lashes on? Like, we don't like that. And then she's like, I hate when black women stroke the fake hair like it's their hair. That is not your hair.
Truths now.
Blacks are 13% of the population. And so for that 13% of the population, they're receiving more free stuff than any other culture in the country.
That's true.
But I want to ask you this. If black people had fathers and mothers who got married,
big, baby.
and they were good examples for them, the way they were prior to the civil rights movement, and the parents were good examples, work hard, love their neighbor as themselves, would black people be in such bad condition as they are today? Not all, but most.
Well, for this White History Month, it's important for us to explain.
You didn't answer that. No. I asked if
Damn,
black people
bro.
were married and setting a good example for their children, would the blacks be in this condition today?
I believe that black families, strong black families, definitely help to produce strong black families, and I think that is important. I do think that it's less likely that some of those things will happen in a strong black family.
So why are you people pushing family rather than whimpering and whining and begging and being so destructive.
Facts.
I certainly push strong Black families. And one of the ways I push that is telling white folks to keep their disgusting, filthy hands out of our neighborhoods, out of our businesses, and stop bringing drugs and crime and corruption
Bro,
into
what
our
are you talking about, man?
Just keep just the white man. Like it's the white man. Forget the abortion rate. Forget the fact that Black women are. You didn't say keep your shit. When the white man brought abortion and when he brought food stamps and all, you didn't say no. I don't want it. I'm gonna stay with the Black man. Black woman, you went to go get that from the white man. You went to go
find
get
that
it.
Suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
So stop saying that you want to keep the white man out of your neighborhoods and all this shit when you got food. Stop it, ma'am. Stop, madam. Stop it. Okay. Stop trying to make it seem like the white man is the one fucking up your dynamic. Black women, you are fucking up the Black family dynamic. Yes, you are. You are fucking up the Black family dynamic. The white man is not fucking it up. The white man can throw you a pill. The white man can throw you crack. The white man can throw you what you want. All you got to do is say, I don't want it. I'm going to just get up on the Black man. Oh, I forgot. Black women are incentivized to tell Black men that we are not in hierarchy. So didn't I just show y'all, if y'all run the playback, a young Black bitch, right? The product of this bitch said she's not going to submit to a Black man because the white man is who she's going to submit to. She's going to submit to her slave master. Stop blaming us, man. Stop blaming the Black community and take your accountability, Black woman. Take your accountability. You fucking up. You raising a child talking about he pro-Black, and teaching him that you strong and independent, and then bringing him up in the hood, and then when he kills somebody, what do? You fucking try to hide it. He goes try to hide it. And then when he go to prison, you there for him all day and all that. And I'm not saying you shouldn't be there, but this is what you're raising. Like these Black women act like they raising saints, like they raising, like they producing nothing but good stuff.
And it being so destructive.
I certainly push strong Black families, and one of the ways I
The lie
push
detector
that is
determined
telling white
that was a
folks
lie.
to keep their disgusting, filthy hands out of our neighborhoods, out of our businesses, and stop bringing drugs and crime and corruption into our community so that we can do for ourselves.
Well, what's wrong with you that you take the drugs and crime that the Black people bring, the whites bring in, you claim? What's wrong with Black people that they take the drugs?
Good question.
Well, it's not claim. If you're familiar with Gary Webb,
I asked you what's wrong with the Blacks that they're taking the drugs?
Well, I think the question should be what's wrong with white people in terms of
No. I asked a question that I wanted to know.
Do you see what do you see where I'm coming from when it comes to these Black women? Do you see where I'm coming from? Huh?
Bloody fuck you, bloody.
Now do you see where I'm coming from? So she said white people are bringing drugs and crime in the neighborhood, and Jesse Lee Peterson, he just asked, what's wrong with Black people that they accept the drugs? So what her argument is, white people are bringing crack to Black neighborhoods, and his argument is, why are Black people taking the crack? And she don't want to acknowledge that.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
I mean, last time I checked, like I ain't gonna lie to you, one last time a white man brought crack to the neighborhood, and I ain't never smoked crack in my life. And I'm not going to do it because a white man bring it to my damn neighborhood. I ain't going to do it if a Black man bring it to my fucking neighborhood. Because guess what? Black men bring it to my neighborhood all day and all night. I work a 9 to 5, and Black men come to me all day and all night trying to offer me pills, trying to offer me, codeine, trying to telling me, oh, I could give you this, just give me this much. Like, it's like the white man ain't doing this.
What's wrong with black people that they take the drugs?
Well, it's not claimed. If you're familiar with Gary
No.
West,
I ask you, what's wrong with the blacks that they are taking the drugs?
well, I think the question should be, what's wrong with white people in terms
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Everybody don't like the truth, so I don't expect everybody to like me.
With black people that they'll take. Why can't you answer that question?
What's wrong with the most privileged people on the planet who are doing all of these drug overdoses with the opioids?
So you won't answer that.
Stop it. Get some help.
Time, black men and women were moral, decent men and women prior to the civil rights movement. They own land, they own homes, they own businesses, they went to schools, they built their own schools.
I hate how she keep, flicking that fake hair. I hate how she doing that like she just sexy or something like that. That's not your hair. You're talking about white women and this and that, but you want to wear your hair exactly how the white woman wears her hair.
You don't find that suspicious?
How do you do that?
You don't find that suspicious?
How do you do that, man? How do y'all do this, man?
They own land, they own homes, they own businesses, they went to schools, they built their own schools. They didn't cry like about someone hurting them, right? Or holding them back.
It's big,
They
baby.
did for themselves. And they weren't weakling as they are today. And then the blacks decided to follow the so-called civil rights movement people, which was a big mistake for the civil rights movement to happen. Blacks have not recovered since then. But in the household, the boys and girls are being destroyed by the mothers who are turning the boys and girls away from their fathers toward the mothers. That's true. Now the boys and girls are growing up with the mindset of a woman rather than the mindset of a man. Why do you think that happened?
Well, what we know, and I would suggest you get this so that you can learn from this book here, Understanding the Assault on the Black Man.
No, we talk about the assault in the home where the mothers are turning the children away from the fathers because black women hate black men and they hate children. How did the black woman come to hate the black man so much?
Well, first of all, the black woman does not hate the black man.
Yes, she does.
So much.
Yes, she does.
Oh, no, I don't.
She hates him so much. She hates him so much. She's killing his children in the womb. She's turning them away from the father, causing them to become angry and violent like she is. And the boys have the black men, boys and men have the same angry mentality that the black woman has. Why did she do that to them? Why the black women?
What do they say? What do this say? What do this say? What do this say? Is this not the truth? Have I not been saying this? Did y'all not see this? What does it say? Did we just read it? Right, exactly. Haven't I been telling the truth? What do this say? Is this saying that I'm up here lying to you?
Causing them become angry and violent like she is. And the boys have the black men, boys and men have the same angry mentality that the black woman has. Why did she do that to them? Why are the black women doing that to the children?
Well, first of all, I don't agree with that. I'm a black woman and I don't hate black men. I love black men.
Why do you love them?
And I love them because
why? The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Ally. That's who God made to be our natural companion.
Well, why can't they control the black woman?
Why can't black men control the black woman?
Why can't they control them? Why won't they control the black woman? If you love black men, why is it that the black men are letting women like you be out of control?
Right.
Okay. Well, of course, you know that your question is absolutely nonsensical.
Just answer it.
How's it nonsensical?
Well, it's nonsensical because
no, it's not. You guys are not. We don't control y'all. We tell y'all that we don't like the nails. We tell y'all. I'm gonna go on a basic surface level. We tell y'all that we don't like the weave. We don't like the nails. We don't like the makeup. We don't like the attitude. And she contains every one of those. But guess what? We have to accept that from y'all. Okay? We got to accept it because why? You a strong queen. The pro-black community became prevalent and relevant because of black women, not black men. That's the pro-black community had nothing to do with showing love to black men. It had everything to do with showing love to y'all black women. So when we tell y'all, hey, baby girl, I don't like the nails. Guess what? She gonna wear the nails anyways, like she doing right now. We don't like the hair. And that's just on the surface level. This man asked her if black women actually loved us and we in control of y'all, whatever the case may be, why in the fuck are y'all killing all our babies? And what did she do? She pointed the finger at white people.
God damn.
See, black women, you know where you at your sexiest and where you at your most modest and shit like that. It's when you shut the hell up and you submit to a black man. Don't fucking tell us why should you submit to us. Stop telling us that we lowest in hierarchy and all that shit. Because the only thing that a black man like myself is gonna say is fuck you. I'm gonna just say fuck you. Do you go find you a pookie to suck his dick, get his baby, and keep complaining? Because that's all y'all do. Y'all complain, and we complain. We complain without kids. We complain without order. We complain without submission. You know how y'all complain? Y'all complain with 2 baby daddies. Y'all complain with 5, 7, 8 abortions in a year, and y'all complain while you got government daddy assisting
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Yeah, man, y'all better stop with us, man.
This is absolutely untrue.
You
And in
know,
fact,
it's totally true.
Cat.
but I want to say to you, I think it's so important.
Do you
for
love
this.
white people?
You know, I want to say this to you, Reverend Jesse. I think that because you serve as such a powerful, powerful tool to our 464-year-old open enemy, I want to congratulate you on being nominated for what we call the Coon Award.
I got that. I have one right here. Look.
Everybody that's watching us, please put your digital hands together.
You see
and
it?
Congratulate our Reverend Jesse Lee Peterson for working on behalf of white supremacy and against his own people.
What's a coon?
By hustling, by being a race hustler.
So, black women who are taking Planned Parenthood, who are having children out of wedlock, who have Section 8, who have aborted more than 50 million black children, you haven't worked alongside of white supremacy. It's Jesse Lee Peterson working alongside white supremacy because he wants the family order in the black community to get together.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Hey man, like she sounds just like what's that nigga name? Umar Johnson, man. She sounds just like Umar Johnson. And you know, guys, I need y'all to understand something. With her mind state, and not even her mind state, if you keep listening to her, she's gonna do what Black Lives Matter is doing to the black community. While they're in a $1 million mansion somewhere in a white neighborhood, while talking about your detriment, you're gonna actually be the one in the real fight. She's not in the real fight. Umar Johnson is not in the real fight. Matter of fact, guys, we are not in a real fight. We in a battle amongst ourselves, between ourselves, against ourselves. So every time he brought up something that was detrimental for the black community, that she should have said, you know what, let's have a conversation about it. She just rather give him I don't like, guys, where did she get this Coon Award from? She'd rather give somebody a Coon Award when we got black men who deserve murderer
You
rewards.
don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Let me take it away from black men. We got black women who deserve abortion awards. I wish we had abortion awards. How many black babies did you kill, ma'am? How many kids did you stop from coming forth because you were so selfish and you weren't thinking about the black community, black women? What you don't realize and what you fail to realize and what you don't want to realize and what you don't care about is the fact that you are the manufacturer of the black community. What do I mean by that, guys? Black women, you produce what we need. You produce the future. What you've been producing is bull crap. What you've been producing is bull crap. And you don't want to take credit for the generations that you've been producing. We in 2023. We are not in 1923. So stop utilizing this white slave master mind state where there's some white man somewhere that's incentivized to say, this is a black family, I'm going to make sure that they don't prosper. No. We are not in 1857. We are not in 1916. We are in 2023 where a black woman can have a good man in front of her. And guess what she's going to do? She's going to abort his baby and she's going to say, oh, he's lame. Family, let me tell you something. A black woman will call you lame, abort your child, and have a baby with Pookie, knowing damn well Pookie ain't gonna be with her, and she gonna raise that child to love her to death.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
And she gonna sit here and try to teach you that the white man is actually doing something to you.
What's a coon?
This is for you, sir.
What is a
this
coon?
Is for you.
So
a coon.
What is a coon?
Yes, a coon. Exhibit A would be, of course, you. A coon being one that spouts white supremacist ideology mindsets on behalf of white people and that work against their own people, that are willfully
Who are
being
my
a
people?
blackface, that are willfully being a blackface for white supremacy.
So what do you call somebody who kills? I'm done, yeah. I'm guys. I can't, man. What do you call a black person who just ran up on his brother because he got paid $10,000 to go kill him, all because the dude fucking somebody baby mama? What do you call? He's not a coon. He's just a black man and whatever. What do you call a woman who has sex with 15 men? Somebody gets her pregnant, and she just kills she kills 5 of the babies. They not coons, guys. They not coons, but guess who a coon is? A black man who's trying to tell a black woman that the family order needs to be re-incentivized and it has nothing to do with white people. God damn it. God damn it, dog.
That would be you, sir.
Who are my people?
Well, your people ought to be, and you know what? That's a good question because we really can't say that you belong to us. In fact, I don't think most of us want to.
Who is us? Who is us?
Us meaning black people.
You represent all black people?
Those that suffer at the hands.
Do you represent all black people?
Excuse me?
Do you represent all black people?
She suffers so much at the hands of white people that she got to wear their wig and she. Oh my
you don't
God.
Find that
you suffering so much.
You don't find that suspicious?
You suffering so much that you got to wear their wig and you can't wear your own fucking hair. That's how much you suffering, guys. That's how much she's suffering. Because I could have sworn back then, black women were so strong and so, they were incentivized to help us that they used to braid their hair and put directions in their hair. Now you got black women wearing Becky wigs on talking about black power and shit like that. You black bitches ain't you are not compared 1% to the black woman that actually had our back then. Black women actually had black men's back in the 1700s. Yeah, y'all actually had y'all don't got our back today. Y'all do not have our back today. So stop with the bullshit. Black women are not fighting the fight that they arguing for. You know what black women are fighting for? Independence, strength, the matriarch of the black community. Black women are satisfied with running a matriarch, and they want to keep it that way. That's why they keep saying, oh, that's why they keep using the black women back then that did this and that. And they try to compare it to themselves today.
Black people.
You represent all black people?
Those that suffer at the hands.
Do you represent all black people?
It's not me.
Do you represent
You don't
all
represent
black
me, guys.
You know, I do represent black people in different
how about
ways.
all black people?
In some ways.
So let me ask, do you love white people?
I don't think that the question is, do I love white people? Why are you asking me that? What difference does that make?
Do you love white people?
I love black people.
How about white people?
I don't hate them. I love my people.
Do you love white people?
I do love my people.
One last time, do you love white people?
And one last time, I love black people.
Do you love Jews?
And I want to say this too.
Do you love the Jewish people?
Let me be clear. Black folks are Jews. You know that, right?
Do you love the Jewish people?
I don't dislike any people group because of their religion.
Do you love the Jewish people?
Did you hear what I said? I'm answering your question. I said I don't dislike.
I didn't ask if you dislike.
I don't dislike, or
What's
I
wrong
don't
with this
dislike any people because of their religion.
Why
or even
can't you people answer questions?
For the color of their skin. Do you know they're black Jews, sir?
Do you love?
Of course.
Do you love the Jewish people?
Of course, I don't. Of course, I love plenty of Jewish people. I love plenty of Jewish people.
Do you love?
It's wicked white people that I have a problem with, sir.
So do you love white people?
Wicked white people I don't have a love for.
Okay.
This woman
damn,
by the name of Erica Thomas, she is a some type of representative down in Georgia.
Woman. Yes.
Whatever. She showed her in the supermarket. A white man asked her, according to the story.
Put that shit away, man.
We can't see your face.
We don't care about that.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. I was just making sure.
We don't care about that. We don't give a fuck about your Coon Award. We don't care about that. Go and get you a plaque for black women who kill black babies. Oh, I guess y'all don't want to talk about that. Oh yeah, man, we ain't gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. Put that shit away.
She got in the line in the grocery stores. You're only allowed to, in the fast lane, you're only allowed to have 10 items or less. In some lines, 6 items or less. This black nutcase woman by the name of Erica Thomas apparently had more than whatever required to be in that line.
Pressing issues.
A white man asked her,
"Come on, man.
You're in the wrong line." She went off just like a black woman, and she called herself a representative, some type of state representative or something. Were you embarrassed by the way that black woman acted?
Oh my gosh, no. I was embarrassed by the white man who said he left the store. He had already paid for his stuff. He left the store and thought about it and came back in the store to talk to her about getting in another line because she had 5 extra items while she's 9 months pregnant and cussed her out.
That doesn't mean that she could get in a short
line. We don't give a motherfuck that she's 9 months pregnant.
Stop it.
We don't give a
Get
shit.
some help.
We don't care about that. Okay?
9 months pregnant and cussed
that
her out.
Doesn't mean that she can
That
get
ain't
in
our
a short
baby.
line. That doesn't mean she can get in a short line and break the law because she's pregnant. That's not an excuse.
Right.
Listen to this. Breaking the law for a line in the grocery store fast lane.
Whatever she did, she broke the rules of the market. And being pregnant is not an excuse for it.
Right.
Do you realize how ridiculous you sound talking about all the stuff that's going on with Iran, a war with Iran, a possibility of war with Iran, and dealing with North Korea and all of the stuff that is happening in Israel and
Oh
Palestine,
my
and most
God,
importantly, things that are
dog. Oh
happening
my
here in
God,
America, where
man.
Black folks are dealing with domestic white terrorists, pedophiles, in the Catholic Church, pedophiles in the Boy Scouts, white folks trying to get laws passed so they can sleep with dogs and goats and animals and stuff. You
What?
don't talk to me about a Black woman in the fast
Bro,
line.
what are you
Oh,
talking
you should be
about, man?
ashamed of yourself, Reverend Jesse.
Do you support Antifa?
Antifa is not about supporting them. Antifa is a
My
non-secular.
God.
What
Yes
I
or
am
no?
against is white terrorism here in America and around the world.
You
How
have
about you?
openly defended Antifa, and now the House is
I have not.
now the House is considering labeling Antifa a terrorist group. Are you happy about that?
What I would be happy about.
I'm
is
happy
when-
about it. Are you happy about it?
No, I think it should be important that Christopher Wray, who is the
I'm
current
asking you
FBI
about how come when you ask Black people where you've been, you tell us where you're going.
Right,
I'm asking you specific
right.
questions, and so far,
It's big, baby.
you have been incapable of answering any specific question
That's
right
a
up front.
fact.
Why is that?
That's a
Well,
fact.
number one,
And I noticed that a lot of Black people have
one,
problems with answering honestly.
Just answer the
number
damn
one,
question,
when your
man.
questions are nonsensical, when they don't match, like when they don't go with the
I'm
subject,
done,
then I
y'all. I'm
can't
done.
answer
I'm done.
stupid-
I'm done. It's where I'm at is 4:20 a.m. I'm done. I'm done with her, man. I am done with this motherfucking bitch, bro. I swear I'm done with her.
Bloody fuck you, bloody. Fucking mother, bloody fuck bitch.
I can't do it, guys. If y'all want to go find that video, you understand what I'm saying? Go find it. I am done with her, man, because I'm about to go in the field real quick. I'm gonna be doing some interviews with a few people, and you know, I ain't gonna lie, this live, I was kind of excited, so this live was prolonged a little piece. Man, shout out to the folks, man. Her name is Vicki Dillard. Okay, that's her name. And y'all go look her up and see what y'all need to figure out about her. I might bring her back to the dean's office. Okay, but she does not want to build with Black men and at all. And she represents a multitude of Black women who don't want to build with Black men. Okay. When a Black woman says she's strong and independent, she don't want to deal with a Black man. She don't want to build with a Black man. When she says she's strong and independent, most likely she's a fucking hoe. Most likely she's a hoe.
Your mom's a hoe. Your mom's a hoe.
When she says she's strong and independent, don't need a man, that's a generational curse speaking to her. That's a teaching that she learned from her auntie, grandmama, her mama, etc., etc. See, we live in a matriarch, okay? Most Black families are filled with Black women, grandmama, auntie, mama, cousin, sister, and all that. You feel me? Filled with women. Filled up with women. I'm talking filled with women. If you got men in there, they're gonna have to go MGTOW. Most Black men go MGTOW. And a lot of Black men go MGTOW by getting in a gang, joining a gang because they mama. Do I need to speak more? Or do y'all understand the truth hit big, huh?
Baby.
Yeah. Most Black men don't have families. Most Black men don't have daddies, and they only got mommies, and they mommy sucking another Black man penis. So that Black man gotta grow up, or that young Black man, he gotta grow up and say, God damn it, I love my mama, but I gotta do me. I gotta do my own thing. Most Black girls grow up as thoughts, and they gotta be their mama's sister. Yeah. Strong and independent equals she a complete bitch. Strong and independent equals she's a complete bitch.
Told the truth.
What do they say? What do they say? What do this say? What do this say? What do this say? Is this not the truth? Have I not been?
What she is. She a complete bitch. The bitch think because she could buy eggs and milk and cereal and put that shit on the top of the fridge and inside of the fridge, and she could pay her rent and pay her phone bill. She thinks she's strong and independent, but if a man can do that, he's broke. He broke because he ain't got no Ferrari outside. Or he can't take her to Ruth Chris. Guys, understand something, man. Understand something, man. Black man, go MGTOW, okay? Go MGTOW. Turn your back on all these dumb black bitches. Turn your back on them. I said it. Turn your back on them. And if a black bitch want to come on my page and get mad that I said that, come through. Turn your back on these stupid ass black bitches. The reason being is because they've been did that to you. And they didn't turn their back on you for them to have sex with you. They turned their back on you so you can't see your children. They turn their back on you so that you don't understand what it means to have a virtuous woman. Why do you think men are not fucking with black bitches today? They like white women and Spanish women because we at least get to see some type of femininity in them. Black women, you guys are losing today. Don't tell me about your PhD. Don't tell me how you're strong and independent. You're not doing nothing new. Black women, you are not doing nothing new because you're college educated. You got your own money and you're able to pay your own bills. What's new about that? People have been doing that for decades. Oh, let me guess. Because you can go on OnlyFans and because you can use people and because government daddy that gave you food stamps and then gave you a crib that you only pay $35 a month or some shit like that. And then he gave you another fucking card. Like government daddy that gave you all types of shit. So you think you're strong and independent because of that. Oh, yeah, you know what? Let's put that aside. You think you're strong and independent because I don't need a man. I live by think about this, guys. Black bitch lived by herself, got her own car, Honda Accord, probably 2014 Honda Accord plate. She's paying monthly on it. Let's go with 2017 Honda Accord, 2018 Honda Accord. She's making payments on the Honda Accord. She's paying her own bills. She's buying eggs and bacon, and she got a trash can in her crib, and she got to buy trash bags for her trash can. And she got to buy toilet paper for herself, guys. And she got to pay her light bill and all that. And guess what? That makes her strong and independent. Something that people have been doing for the past 100 to 300 years. Right?
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
And that's why she abandoned you, black man. She abandoned you so she can do what people have been already doing. Look at her today. BBL'd out. Mainly, none of them have their own hair. They claim Becky and white government daddies fucking them over, yet they look like white government daddy every day. They wear white government daddy hair every day, claiming it's a protective style. They take government daddy money. They kill black man baby. We in trouble, black man. And we in trouble because we dealing with these fucking terrorists. Killer Kawabo said it best, man. Purge these women. Purge him. Stay away from them. Get away from them. Keep your penis out of their vagina. And keep your seed in your ball sack. Because if you don't avoid them 4 things I just said, then you're going to become a statistic. They don't want to work with you, black man. Black women don't want to work with you.
Stop it.
Stop it. Black women don't want to work with you. Where are the good ones at? They keep saying, black man, y'all be talking about we this and we. Where the good? Produce the good ones. Where they miss the good. Produce the good black woman and and you gonna see black men coming out the woodwork with their wallet. We gonna leave with our wallet. We gonna leave with our crib. We gonna leave with our car and everything. We gonna move you in. We gonna put babies in y'all and everything. We gonna raise great children and all that. But y'all don't want us. Y'all don't want us. Y'all don't want to build with us. You think I'm lying? You think I'm lying? You know what? Come on, come here. We finna go back to that. We finna go back to exactly black women. I want you guys to look at this, and I need y'all to understand. This is the product of you claiming that you're strong and independent. This is the product of you saying, "Oh, black man, you need to step it up," even though y'all the ones need to step. This is that product. I'm about to show y'all the product right now. I showed y'all this shit in the beginning of the video. And for the conclusion, I'm going to show y'all this now. This is what you get from black women like that dumb bitch, okay? This is what you get. This is what you get right here. Before we even go in, I'm going to bring the chart up. And as you can see, she's a part of the chart. Masculine, aggressive. They showed that. This is the toxic traits that the modern black woman contain. Okay? Masculine and aggressive. Number one. Number two, combative and argumentative. We've seen that very well displayed. Number three, jealous and envious. They are very jealous and envious, which is why they try to be like the black man, strong and independent. They call themselves strong and independent, but what that just means is I have a job and I'm paying bills. Okay. Number four, money hungry. We see that. Number five, bad mothers, too much single mothers. 75% of them are raising children out of wedlock, and more than 50 million black children have been aborted since the 60s. Number six, no accountability is always correct. We've seen that. Number seven, non-submissive, strong and independent. Of course, we've seen that. And number eight, unnatural, wig wearing motherfucking divas.
The truth hits big, baby.
Yeah. Yeah, guys. So let's get into this. Before we get up out of here, I want y'all to hear this one more time. This is a young woman. She sounds like she about 18 years old. This is the product of women saying, black man, you need to step it up, this and that, whatever, even though y'all the ones causing detriment. This is the product of it. Listen to this dummy. Listen to her.
This part is in collaboration with Moon
I got y'all,
Magic.
guys. I got y'all. I got y'all.
Next.
I got y'all. Let's go.
Every day I get online, me and I always complain about black women, at least black men. Black women this, black women that. Our name just always in y'all mouth.
Yes, yeah, of course. Your name is always in our mouth. What's wrong with that? Let me guess. Y'all want us to just shut up and just let y'all do your thing? Look at you. Why? Look at your hair. We don't like that perm. We don't like that Becky perm. We didn't start that just for me crap. Y'all black women did this. And what's wrong with your name in our mouth? Why we can't talk about y'all? Why we can't tell y'all about the bullshit that y'all got going on? But let me let y'all see what her justification is for what she got, for her argument.
These black women that. Our name just always in y'all mouth. Black women are submissive towards black men, how white women are submissive to white men.
Okay.
Well, because the white man is the slave master. The rest of the people are the slaves. Why would I submit to a slave? I don't submit to no slave. I submit to my slave master, which is the white man. But I would never submit to no slave, which is the black man. You supposed to submit just like me. Why would I be submissive towards you when you got somebody you need to be submissive towards too?
See that? That's their justification, guys. The white man is the reason why they don't submit to you. Leave them alone. Let these dumb black hoes keep permanent hair, keep dealing with the detrimental situations. Let them do that. Leave them alone. Let them submit to the white man. The same white man who they claim is a slave. You're not a slave, bitch. But the same one that you claim is the slave master, let them submit to that man. My Carlton Bank analogy never fails. A black woman wouldn't commit or submit to Carlton Banks, a black man, but she would submit to a white man that acts exactly like Carlton Banks.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
And it's always a dark-skinned one, too. Always a dark-skinned black bitch who went through trauma. They got to tell the black man something is wrong with you. You a slave, black man. Guys, I ain't got time for the bullshit. Y'all see the title of the video? I wanted to do this video to show y'all that we in 2023 and we still have black women that don't, they don't care about us. They don't care about it. They only care about themselves. And let you sit down and have a conversation with them. The most intellectual black man, the one with the experience, the one that knows what's going on, can't even talk to them, because guess what they're going to do? They know way more than you, black man. They know more than you. They know way more than you. You can't tell the black bitch anything. They know way more than you. Okay, let's talk about it. Man, let's get it in, man. Y'all gonna see me tomorrow. Stay tuned. It is 4:34 in the morning where I'm at. Guys, I felt some type of way, and that's why, I wanted to spill tonight. I wanted to spill, right? And when you spill a cup, guess what? You got to pick it up before that shit stop pouring, but it's going to keep pouring. And that's what I did tonight, man. I had to pour out into y'all, had to let y'all know what was going on. And I do expose female nature, especially black female nature. As y'all can see, black women think like this today. We in 2023. We are not in 1960. We are not in 1970 or 80. These black women have been thinking like this for a couple of decades. Let them do their thing. Let them do their thing, man. Men age like wine, women age like milk. They're going to spoil you soon. Just relax. Sit your ass in that barrel and become valuable, because somebody is going to see your value. And when you recognize your value at 30, 35, 40, guess what? You're a man that can plant seeds. I was at my store today, and there was a 35, 40, 50-year-old man. He said at 35, he met his wife, and she was 19. And they've been together since. And they working on their next child. He about 50 and she about 35. Guys, let these women do their thing. Purge them. Stop fucking with these women. The world is they. Let them go have sex and let them go deal with all the derogatory shit that they deal with. Let them keep talking about you and then look at them while they fall. Strong, independent, by themselves, raising children out of wedlock. Fuck them kids too. Let them do all that. And you do what you need to do so that you can find what God wants you to find. Because they're not here to help you find what you need to find. They're supposed to be something that you're supposed to find. Guys, hit the like button, notification bell, subscription button. Follow me on Instagram. It's called Okay Let's Talk TV on Instagram. I got a new page coming out called Okay Let's Talk TV, where I'm not shadow banned, where I'm finna be doing my thing. Tomorrow, I will be talking to you guys about when I'm gonna be launching it, because I'm gonna be doing the whole phase part 23 tomorrow. Okay, guys. Black men, men in general, man. MGTOW. Men going their own way. MGTOW. We don't need them to survive. They need us to survive. We're helping them survive, and we're helping them thrive, and we're giving them the world. This world that they got, we gave it to them, and we're giving it to them. All we got to do is just say, you know what? I'm going to let you just live. I'm going to let you do your thing. Women ain't going to realize what's going on until they don't got nothing left, which is called hitting the wall. See, women hit the wall and it bruises their nose, it bruises their face. They start bleeding out the nose like they physically ran into a wall. Men don't hit the wall. And when men do hit the wall, we run straight through it. We break through the wall. We men don't break through the wall. That's a deeper conversation. That being said, guys, I will be back at y'all motherfucking asses again tomorrow or today, later on today. Later on today. Appreciate you, Killer Kawabo. Appreciate you. I will be back at y'all later on today with the whole phase part 23. Okay. We're going to be talking about that. All right. That be saying, hit the like button, subscription button, notification bell, and stay tuned. Also, listen to these tunes, okay? Listen to these tunes. Every beat, everything that you hear, guys, everything that y'all hear is my beat. It's something that I done made. It's something that I done created, all right? You got a creator in your cut. But let me tell the black woman that I'm just a fucking dusty. Peace and love, y'all. Peace and love.
you.